Hello, everyone, and welcome to the press conference for Biutiful, which is world premiering here at the Cannes Film Festival, directed by Mr. Alejandro González Iñárritu. Javier Bardem.
Alejandro, this is the first movie that you make as a screenwriter and director. How was the process of writing this movie? And then to Javier, ¿cuál fue el proceso de crear este personaje con Alejandro González Iñárritu? What was the process of creating this character with Alejandro? Gracias.
Well, writing process has not been far from my process. I have always, no matter what, complete and total control of my films. I just found this time that always, for me, the writing process, under my experience, has been always very successful and more productive in collaboration. It's a very early stage of a film, a very technical one, which I really enjoy in a collaboration state. And this time, I found myself privileged and very happy and enjoying the process with Nicolas and with Armando, which was our first time. This is our first time, but we really enjoy it. And I think that's the way I'm used to work, and has not been different from the others. And it was a very, very recreating, a very fresh, new experience that I have, which I really always will repeat if I can.
And you had a second part for Mr. Bardem. You hadn't even asked it yet. Okay.
Are you there? Yeah. How was working with him, or how was working in general? The process of creating the character. I mean, you've seen the movie, right? It's intense. So the process has been very intense, but it's been also very rewarding in the sense of going to places where an actor has to grow up as a professional. And I've been always blessed by the fact that Alejandro is one of the greatest directors of the whole time. And I know that as a performer, you will always be protected by him, because he knows how to take very good care of the delicacies, the subtlety of the performances. So I knew that the person behind the camera knew a lot about what all the actors were doing there.
Mr. Iñárritu, last time you were here with Babel, you were going through about 8,000 places, telling 8,000 stories with 8,000 actors, going through 8,000 cultures. This time around, you go with one character and people around, one city, several cultures. What happened?
Well, it's exactly that. I was so exhausted after globetrotting around the world that I joked and I promised to myself that I will be doing a simple film. I said I want one guy, one point of view in one neighborhood, and no more Japanese, Moroccan, English. I want my own language. So after 10 years, I want to speak in a set in my language. And I did it. Here I am. It was not easier. I thought it would be, I think it's as difficult as any film that I have done. But it was an amazing exercise for me. I think that it was a beautiful journey, because I thought that at the same time I was exhausted and I thought that I haven't explored enough of multiple lines, structures and exercises of narrative, that I was just already, tired of that. I think I have exposed and explored a lot of those. And I want now to go into the linear and the rigorism, the rigor and the discipline that a linear story really demands from you as a storyteller. So for me, it was a challenge. So basically, Biutiful is everything that I haven't done before, in a way, but in a strange way is exactly the same themes that obsess me, the same shadow that I project. I produce apples. I cannot do nothing but apples. You don't choose that. So I'm a tree of apples. This is another apple, but it's the same, but it's different in a way, So I think the difference here, before was very complex stories, trying to put it simple. Here is a very simple storyline, trying to capture a simple way to express a very complicated existence, which is a kind of a different thing. Is Babel in one city, as you were saying.